our roots up words for the year. Now, this will go throughout the entire year. What roots up words are they are Greek and Latin roots to help you understand the meanings of words that you might not know the meaning to as you're reading or seeing things anywhere realistically. So, what's going to happen is there are 100 words throughout the entire year. You're going to get 3 words every single week, one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday are set aside for study days and or test days. Now there are tests every 12 words, and I'll get into that a little bit more as we study the words. But today we're going to figure out how to set up the cards and how I'm going to be grading you on this. So the first thing you're going to need is an index card. And then the only other thing you really need is a pen or a pencil. I'm going to use 3 different colors so that you can see the 3 different components that you're going to need for your index cards. Now, normally I don't check these index cards. It's a faith-based system, but because we're distance learning, I do have to check to make sure that you guys are doing them. And that means that you'll have a Google form to fill out every single day as part of a quiz. So make sure that you're studying the words and seeing the words and understanding them before you click on that form. Now, another part of the Roots Up words is a video that actually shows you guys the roots and the definitions. It's a TAC Flash video. So if you've been at GVA for a while, you should be pretty used to them, where it shows like a tic-tac-toe board and something will flash up real quick and you have to memorize it or see the word. That's how these videos are set up too. But as we go along, the videos can be replayed and you can pause them wherever you want. So make sure that you guys do that so that you actually know the words and the roots and the definitions. So the first thing that you're going to do for these index cards, it can be any index card. It could be a colored index card. It can have lines on the front. It can have lines on the back. It can have no lines. Whatever you need to study these words is fine. Now, as the video plays, you're going to see something that says root, and you're not going to write that. You're just going to see it and know that it's going to show you the root next. It's kind of an indicator to let you know what's going to happen next. So, again, you're not going to write root. This is an example card, so I'm going to write example root here. And this is only where you would write the root from the video. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to flip it over, and then you're going to write definition. I'm just going to put DEF. You can do that too as long as you know what it is. Origin, because you have to know whether or not they're Greek or Latin. And then the last part you're going to write on the back of every single card is an example. So, for example, I have a fresh index card here. I'm going to do day 1 with you guys so you know what to do. Fresh index card. So, the root for today, the root for today is photos. P-H-O-T-O-S. Flip it over. You need to know that photos means light. And again, you don't have to use different colors. I'm only doing it so that you know exactly what I'm doing. Your origin is Greek. And my example from the video today, TAC Flash, is photography. You can even go a step further and underline the root if you want, so you know that that's where it is. So for this week, I'm going to have 3 words, and I'm going to study those 3 words, their definition, their origin, and their example. You don't really need to know the example if you know the definition and the origin, because you'll be able to figure it out. By the end of this week, you should know that photo is light, and then graph is actually the second root, and that's tomorrow. So you should know what photo and graph put together mean. Now, some people make the mistake, this is what you don't do. Okay, some people make the mistake where they see the TAC Flash video and they think that I want them to write the different things that pop up actually in the tic-tac-toe pattern. That's not going to work because sometimes things will pop up and actually repeat over themselves. So by the end of it, you might have something that looks like this where you can't understand anything. This is what not to do. Do not do this. What I do want you to do is set it up like this, where you have the root on the front so that you can study them yourselves. And then you have the definition, the origin, and the example on the back. After you've filled out your flashcard for the day, all I need you to do is go onto the Google form and fill out that information. You can use your index cards for those forms, so it's an easy way to make sure that you're getting 100% on all of those forms, and it's an easy way for me to understand that you are actually watching the videos. Let me know if you have any questions by going to Google Classroom.